Here I am in The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch, and now I have been in this dungeon for about an hour now, trying to figure out what to do to progress and get the last key I need. Now, this is a big dungeon. Where I am is this room, and there's all this space up here, plus there's a lower floor. Now, I figured out that the puzzle I need to solve is in this room. Now I want you to guess what in this room I have to do to get further. That's right, I have to put a bomb right next to this unmarked spot in the wall, and then I have to, then that's it. How did I not think of that? Obviously that's the most logical explanation for how to get through this part. So at this point of the game, now I have to go to Animal Village, which I'm not sure where it's supposed to be. Maybe I have to long jump over here. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Yeah, honestly, I really have no idea. I'm just gonna throw this plant at the guy. Oh! I had to cut down the bush at a random part in the map that was not given any clues or indication at all. Oh! Okay, so it's time to unlock the next dungeon. We gotta push this tombstone down, this one up, I mean to the left, this one up, this one to the right, and then this one up, in that exact order, or else the dungeon won't unlock. Obviously. As I can't find Marin, I'm just gonna ask the telephone guy and see if he can give me any hints. In the Yarna Desert, I have to get the Angler Key. Thank you. Okay, so I came all the way back to the starting island to get this girl. Now I have to walk all the way back to where I started to use her. Before, though, it looks like she wants to play this game. It's gonna cost us 10 wait, is she just messed it up on wait, is she gonna... He kicked us out of his game. I have to say though, walking around in Link's Awakening from place to place on long distances is really fun. I've really always enjoyed these Strand type games, you know, walking over and over again with no fast travel. Okay, so now I got a letter, which I then have to take back to where we just came from. I just really like walking everywhere because it lets me appreciate these environments that I've walked through about 20 times now. We finally get to give him the letter. That was sent by... It's a picture of Princess Peach. The letter was sent by a goat who's pretending to be Princess Peach. Good. I was worried he wasn't gonna give us an item that we have to take all the way back to the starting island again. So, those puzzles were a bit more on the challenging side, but luckily the game does go easy on you, occasionally. So if we talk to this guy right here, who we need to talk to get some sort of story thing. He needs some food. And this part to get him the food, it's really very simple. All you have to do is play this claw game and get the Yoshi doll. Then you give the Yoshi doll to this mom in her house, and she gives you a ribbon. You give that ribbon to a chain chomp who gives you dog food. You give the dog food to an alligator in a house on the beach. He gives you bananas. You give the bananas to a monkey who builds a bridge, then gives you a stick. You give the stick to a guy trying to poke a beehive. The bees chase him off, and you get the honeycomb. You give the honeycomb to a bear who gives you a pineapple, which you give to the guy so he can eat. Then the guy gives you a hibiscus. You give the hibiscus to a goat who gives you a love letter. You give the letter to the weird guy. He gives you a broom, which you give to an old lady. The old lady gives you a fishing hook, which you give to a fisherman who catches a necklace, which you give to a mermaid. The mermaid lets you have one of her scales. You put the scale on a mermaid statue, and then the mermaid statue moves, opening a dungeon in which you find a magnifying glass. Then you rotate your switch 90 degrees clockwise, draw a happy face on the side of your dock with your pinky finger, get out your copy of Link's Awakening, find a heavy object,